that's all. Thank you. I appreciate you. Let's do it quick.
Put some music on while we. So look for everyone. All right. You ready to start reading?
Yeah, sure.
Oh wait, we have to take a. It's a little too late.
He was ready.
Should I read? Oh, dude. There we go. We do a thing with Celia bouncing. Celia's ready. No, you can just do her like right there. You want to do it like at the camera, or just do it away, or looking at the. You want to watch it?
Yeah. Good. It's ready. Game.
Exclamation point?
Okay.
10 exclamation point. Whoa.
No.
You're just kidding? Just one then?
No, I was just saying all of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, any emojis? That one? That good?
Yeah.
Alright, friends, if you're new to our craziness. Oh. Good. Alright, friends, if you're new to our craziness, we love playing video games. We're really enjoying going through Kingdom Hearts right now. But we also want to take a step back and challenge ourselves. We just know continually consuming, continually playing video games does not help our condition, the human condition. And so we're looking towards an answer for that, which we believe the answer is in Jesus, and him being fully divine, fully human, and him laying down, not even consider his divinity worthy. So he could go up to death, the march to death with the cross, and then we enter into that march to death so we could actually look for life as Jesus. And then look to him, look at what he's done for us. And so we're reading the stories about that. Under a book called Look for Everyone, which is part of a huger collection called the New Testament for Everyone. It's by N.T. Wright. If you're curious what it is, look it up. And we'll begin. Alright, my friend. You ready? Alright. Jesus heals a crippled woman on the Sabbath. What's this? One Sabbath, Jesus was teaching one of the synagogues. There was a woman there who had a spirit of weakness for 18 years. She was bent double and couldn't stand fully up. Jesus saw her and called to her. Woman, he said, laying his hands on her, you are freed from your affliction. And at once she stood upright and praised God. The synagogue president was angry that Jesus had healed on the Sabbath. Look here, he said to the crowd. There are 6 days for people to work. Come on one of those days and be healed, not on the Sabbath day. You bunch of hypocrites, replied Jesus. You would all be quite happy to untie an ox or a donkey from a stall on the Sabbath day and lead it out for a drink. And it isn't right for this daughter of Abraham, tied up by the Satan for these 18 years, should be untied from her chains on the Sabbath day? At that, all the people who had been opposing him were ashamed. The whole crowd was overjoyed at all the splendid things he was doing. Robin? Okay, just want to make sure that was you. So Jesus said, "What is God's kingdom like? What shall we compare it with? It's like a mustard seed that someone took and placed in his garden. It grew and became a tree, and the birds of the sky made nests in it." And again he said, "What shall we say God's kingdom is like? It's like leaven that a woman took and hid in 3 measures of flour, until the whole thing was leavened." Alright, so see what happened there? So first, Jesus healed. They're all crossed because he healed on the Sabbath.
Yes.
And so then Jesus goes, it's like, what is God's kingdom like? What should I compare this? It's like a mustard seed that someone has took and placed in the garden. It grew and became a tree. The birds of the sky made nests. So then he's talking about what the kingdom of God is. Alright, you ready for the commentary?
Right.
Let me get a drink. Let's see.
But I gotta get water.
One of my Yerby Mate. Kind of. It's strong tea. It's carbonated tea. Yep. Alright. You ready for the commentary?
Yeah.
Let's for a change, imagine that you're on the edge of the crowd that has followed Jesus so far. You haven't heard everything and haven't understood all you've heard, but you think you've got the general drift of it all and find it both compelling and alarming. And you go with Jesus to the synagogue on the Sabbath. What do you see? And what sense does it make to you? You see, everybody sees this poor woman. She was probably a well-known local character in a village where everyone's life was public. People would know who she was and how long she's been like this. Luke says that she had a spirit of weakness, which probably means simply that nobody could explain medically why she had become bent double. Some today think that her disability had psychological causes. Some people probably thought so then as well, though they might have said it differently. Maybe somebody had persistently abused her, verbally or physically, when she was small, until her twisted up emotions communicated themselves to her body, and she found she couldn't get straight. Even after all the medical advances of the last few hundred years, we are very much aware that such things happen without any other apparent cause. In the synagogue, though, you can see an unspoken power struggle going on. There is a synagogue president in charge of the meeting, but all eyes are on Jesus. Which put both of them in an awkward spot in terms of protocol. Jesus, however, doesn't wait. A word, a touch, and the woman is healed. The synagogue president, thoroughly upstage, lets his anger take refuge in an official public rebuke, rather as if a policeman tried to arrest someone because their football team had just beaten him. You, as the observer, understand all this. It's bound to be difficult for the local village hierarchy when someone like Jesus comes into town, and when he does extraordinary things in the synagogue, it will inevitably cause a fuss. But listen to Jesus' answer. Think about what you've heard on the journey up to this point. The devastating analysis of what was wrong with Israel as a whole. The warnings of what lay ahead. Now hear what Jesus has to say. Ponder what it might mean. Double standards, Jesus declares. You do one thing yourself and yet want to stop me doing something which is no different and even more appropriate. This is just play acting. You are quite happy. You must have known well enough what passed as a legitimate Sabbath practice and what didn't. To untie an animal needs water. How much more should I untie this woman, Abraham's daughter, bound by the Satan? And what better day than the Sabbath? You get the point about untying the animal and untying the woman. But what is he saying about her? First, she's a daughter of Abraham. Second, she has been tied up for 18 years by the Satan, the one who has Israel as a whole in his grip, the one against whom Jesus has won an initial victory. Suddenly, new light dawned. What Jesus is doing for this poor woman is what he is longing to do for Israel as a whole. The enemy, the accuser, has had Israel in his power these many years. And Jesus' kingdom message is the one thing that can free her. But Israel's insistence on tight boundaries, including the rigid application of the Sabbath law, is preventing it happening. Unless the kingdom message heals her, there is no hope. Maybe you think Jesus is still hoping that there is time, that Israel, bent double and unable to stand upright, will be untied from her bondage in a great Sabbath celebration, a great act of liberation. Maybe you think Jesus, this is again talking about imagine someone being an observer in the crowd. So this person is thinking, Jesus is still hoping that there is time, that Israel, bent double and unable to stand upright, will be untied from her bondage in a great Sabbath celebration, a great act of liberation. Maybe you think Jesus intends that by going to Jerusalem, this will all come true. And then there are the little sayings, which Luke at least regards as explanation of what has just happened. The kingdom is like a tiny seed producing huge trees, which can then accommodate all the birds in the sky. One actually in one synagogue on one Sabbath, what can this achieve? But when Jesus sows the seed of the kingdom, nobody knows what will result. Or the kingdom as a small helping of leaven, hidden apparently in the flour. It seems insignificant and effectual, and if
Ineffectual.
Ineffectual. Ineffectual. Ineffectual. It may seem insignificant and ineffectual, but before long the whole mixture is leavened. One healing of one woman, but every time you break the satanic chains that have tied people up, another victory is won, which will go on having repercussions. Perhaps what you have seen and heard. Would you go up to Jerusalem following this man? It might be risky, it might be unpredictable, but where else would you go? It's a good imagination of being someone following. Alright, you ready for the next section? Luke? Hey, love. Can you close the garage door, please? Thank you. Luke chapter 13, 22 to 30. Entering through the narrow door. What part's this? Jesus went through the towns and villages, teaching as he went, making his way toward Jerusalem. Master, somebody said so, will there be only a few that are saved? Struggle hard, Jesus replied, to get in by the narrow gate. Let me tell you, many will try to get in and won't be able to. When the householder gets up and shuts the door, at that moment he'll begin to stand outside and knock at the door and say, Master, open the door for us. Then he'll say in response, I don't know where you come from. Then you begin to say, we ate with you and drank with you, and you taught in our streets. And he will say to you, I don't know where you people are from. Be off with you, you wicked lot. So you hear what he's saying? So Jesus is first saying, enter through the narrow gate. He says it's going to be a narrow gate. But also it's like a door. A gate.
Door gate.
And it's like... And so there's going to be a moment when the householder gets up and shuts the door. And that's when you'll knock. And then he'll respond, I don't know you. That's where you'll find weeping and gnashing of teeth. When you see Abraham and Isaac and Jacob and all the prophets in God's kingdom, and you yourselves thrown out. People will come from east and west, from north and south, to sit down to feast in God's kingdom. Listen to this. Some who are last will be first, and some of the first will be last. So he's saying, for people who think they're in God's kingdom,
but there's just gonna be, then this is the door, okay? Then this is the door, okay? So.
Yeah. It says, that's where you'll find weeping and gnashing of teeth. And you see Abraham and Isaac and Jacob and all the prophets in God's kingdom, and you yourselves thrown out. People will come from the east and west, from north and south. So it's talking about the global message. To sit down to feast in God's kingdom. So this says, some who are last will be first, some of the first will be last. Alright, are you ready for that? I sat in the airport for 2 hours, waiting for my onward flight. I had to come into to New York on a flight from England, and I was tired and eager to catch the connection to Washington, to get to where I was staying, and to rest for the night. Finally, a small plane began to board. My seat had been confirmed, and I knew it was near the plane door, so I waited until almost everyone had got on. As I approached the gate, to my horror, the attendant shut it in my face. He apologized profusely and said he hated this part of his job. Due to some obscure regulation, he said, the flight only allowed a certain number of people on board, and that number was already seated. What about my confirmed seat? I asked, showing him the ticket, which he himself had stamped as a valid some while before. Yes, he said, I know how you must feel. I am so sorry. He may have been sorry, but I was furious. I was too tired to make further protests, but wrote angry letters to the airline and was eventually worth US 100 free travel vouchers to use in the next couple of my months, which was, of course, no good to someone living in another continent. I don't remember what time I got to bed that night, but I made a resolution never again to hang back when boarding a small aeroplane. That was a very interesting story.
Yeah.
So, out of just being nice, he waited until he was just the last one. But then, due to some regulation, the plane have already reached its max capacity, and so they closed it in front of him. And even though he had the ticket that said, that's his seat.
So it's like this, okay?
Yeah.
No. Okay, there's his seat. Okay, not that.
And so now his resolution is never going to hang back when boarding a small airplane. So the small airplane, he's getting on there. Jesus' warning in this passage sounds as though it's every bit as unreasonable as the airline regulation was that night. Jesus' warning in this passage sounds as though it's every bit as unreasonable as the airline regulation was that night. If you got a firm place, surely you ought to be allowed on board no matter where you are in the world. It seems unfair for the householder to let people in up to a certain point, and then, when he shuts the door in the faces of the next person, to protest what he never knew then. But in moments, though, about the whole sequence of teaching in Luke up to this point will reveal that the warning is very much needed. The question about how many will be saved sends us to the question of the ultimate and final salvation. Interestingly, Jesus refuses to answer this question directly. He will not give statistics and figures to satisfy mere human inquisitiveness. What he gives is a stern warning, not least because in the setting of his journey to Jerusalem, being saved is not simply a matter of ultimate destination after that, but the more immediate and pressing question of the crisis that hangs over the nation. So you're hearing that? So at this very moment, how we generally think of being saved, we think like we get our ticket to heaven. For a lot of the time in Jesus' ministry, it's about the nation of Israel and their answer to the Roman occupiers. In this setting, his warning is both appropriate and necessary. As he goes about his mission, he is holding open the gate of the kingdom and urging people to enter it. So right now, as he's walking, he's holding the gate open and urging people to enter it. The door isn't very wide, and it will take energy and commitment to get in. So following him will take energy and commitment to get in.
Once you go in there, you can't go out.
Yeah, because you have to like wrestle to get in. No question of strolling in by chance. One day, and not very long from now, the door will be shut, and it will be too late. God is giving Israel this last chance through the work of Jesus, but he is the final messenger. If he is refused, there will be no further opportunity. The disciples in Acts urge people. Yeah, I'm actually reading through Acts right now. And even in people in Acts say, save themselves from this crooked generation. Because they want at that time. Well, they also want to like destroy the Romans, right?
Yeah, they're like, oh, we want.
Yeah, they want to do it through rebelling and usurping, and then also there's the leaders in the temple working with the Romans. So at this point, Jesus is saying, like, follow me, the way of peace. Deny yourself. If he is refused, there will be no further opportunity. The disciples in Acts urge people in his name to save themselves from this crooked generation. If they do not respond to Jesus' call, they will pull down on themselves the judgment that this generation has incurred. Those who wait to see what happens later and who then presume that because they once shared a festive banquet with Jesus, they will somehow be all right. We'll find that there are no promises for those who did not take the chance when it was offered. The promise and warning of Jesus is that the very people his contemporaries were eager to fight, the Gentiles. Oh my gosh, that must have burned their ears. So the people, the Gentiles, the Romans that they want to destroy, he's saying that they're going to eat at the feast. The Gentiles from east to west, north and south, who had over centuries oppressed, bullied, and harried them, might at this rate end up in God's kingdom ahead of them. The strange working of God's grace, in which, though some are chosen for particular roles, none is assured of automatic privilege, meaning that some who are first will be last and vice versa. We should be cautious about lifting this passage out and applying it directly to the larger question of eternal salvation. Jesus' urgent warning, and one thing I love about reading this commentary is, like, growing up for me, is to take everything to mean like heaven for me.
Yeah.
But really you're finding, and yes, there is application for life in heaven now and kingdom of God and now, but a lot of Jesus' talks were to his people at his time. We should be cautious about lifting this passage out and applying it directly to the larger question of eternal salvation. Jesus' urgent warning to his own contemporaries were aimed at the particular emergency they'd then been faced. But we should equally be aware of assuming that it is irrelevant to such questions. So we shouldn't just say this is irrelevant to our time. It's very relevant. Jesus is always calling us out of our own desire to destroy and war. Unless all human life is just a game, unless we are mistaken in our strong sense that our moral and spiritual choices matter, unless, after all, New Testament as a whole has badly misled us, then it really is possible to stroll past the open gates of the kingdom of God, only to discover later the depth of our mistake. Ooh, and let that sink in. Alright. I'm going to end in prayer, and then we can start. Christ, your own for amazing. Thank you for this time. May we not just stroll past your gate, but take it. Yeah, may it sink deep. And may we fight to go in. Fight to deny ourselves to go in. In our false name, amen. Alright, we can start. So you have to move it with that. So remember, you move it with that. But you could always change it in game. You want vibration. You there, Justin?
Yes.
Oh, sweet. Hop into the Kingdoms. What are you playing right now?
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh. So you just go down the list, right? If you're trying to play in sequence in this game.
Not that sequence. There's that's not like the release order sort of sequence.
Oh, okay. That's not release order, but that is like timeline order, right?
Kind of, but it's kind of worse in some ways also because of like a lot of the character development and stuff. It's dependent on like knowing the characters from the release order.
So probably best to just do release order.
Yeah.
After I get to go after I beat this one, I'll just tell me what the release order is, or I get straight.
I got it.
I'll just wait until. You can just.
I could just tell you now.
All right, well, it'll be the next
not
one.
that part. Chain of Memories is your next one.
Chain of Memories.
And that one's gonna be spicy.
Yeah,
That one was
That was like originally on the DS, right?
it was still Game Boy Advance, but then they did everything.
Yeah, I played that one on the Game Boy Advance with people.
Come on.
You don't feel.
You don't know.
Yeah, unless you have a shield, I think you don't.
Still don't got it.
Yeah, there isn't a...
There is no block.
Come on. Hey. Come on. Yeah. 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 Hey. Yeah. Come on. Hey.
My lance up.
Hey.
Still don't got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Come on!
Come on. Hey. Yeah.
You still don't got it.
Hey. Come on.
Don't tell me.
My lance up. Alright, I'm going to my headset on. I'm here for my headset. And actually, I'm gonna do some hardcore focusing.
getting
Hey, watch us.
distracted.
I don't think cutscenes are skippable. I mean,
Yeah.
Come on!
Okay.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Hey. Come on. Hey.
Come on!
Come on. Hey. Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of?
Yeah. Come on. My turn.
You still don't got it.
My turn.
oh, my lance up.
4 seconds.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Come on.
You still don't got it.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
What are you afraid of?
My turn. Yeah. Hey.
Come on!
Yeah. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're gonna...
Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah. Come on.
You still don't got it.
Hey. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Come on. Hey.
You still don't got it.
Yeah, but these are hard mode.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
You still...
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Ha. Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of?
Yeah! Come on! Hey! Yeah! Come on!
Come on!
Yeah!
Move faster.
Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
You still don't got it. What are you
Come
afraid
on!
of?
So it's my turn.
Their way to victory.
Yeah! 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 Come on!
Come on!
Yeah! Come on! Hey! Yeah! Come on!
Come on!
Come on! Yeah!
Your mark button is
Still don't got it.
past your,
What are you afraid of?
breath.
Don't
Oh,
tell
is
me
it?
you're giving up already.
My turn! Come on! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! Come on!
There we go. Is that better?
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame you for that loss. That's fine.
I'll blame you
Hey!
for something.
Yeah!
Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Yeah! Yeah! Hey! Come on! Yeah! Come on! Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Yeah!
Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Yeah! Yeah! Hey! Come on!
Come on!
Come on! Yeah!
Oh, and that. Oh,
Nice.
those numbers, man. I have 4 wins, 25 losses.
Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Come on! My turn! Hey! Yeah!
Oh, you know what? I think what happened. I think Charlie changed his settings
Come on! Hey!
in his game to have the camera be automatic. And
Don't
made
tell me
mine.
you're giving up already.
Oh, no, never mind. Like,
Yeah!
it's weird cameras. Weird cameras. Auto lock. Ooh, auto lock off. Manual. There we go.
Just get easier.
There we go. Oh, it's much better.
Wait, I thought you said you were good. Done with those fights.
Ha! Hey!
Come on!
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Right,
Yeah! Yeah! Hey! Yeah!
You still don't got it.
Yeah! Come on!
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of?
My turn! Yeah! Yeah!
You still don't got it. You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? My turn. My turn. You still don't got it. What are you afraid
So
of?
different once you remove
Don't
the
tell me
auto
you're
lock.
giving up already.
It's like you just do.
Remember that there.
Actually, it like cancels it. Hit it, it automatically turns off.
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already. Come on. Hey,
I think otherwise.
I won.
my turn. Come on. Hey. Hey. Come on. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already. Come on. Don't tell me you're giving up already. Hey. Don't tell my turn. Don't tell me.
Like, you know what all I need to do? Like, the auto lock actually doesn't bother me. It's actually with the auto camera that was messing me up.
See, target lock is the one you probably want, not auto lock. I don't know.
Hey. You still don't got it.
Come on.
You still don't got it. You still don't got it. Come on. You still don't got it. Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Huh. Yeah, dude. Nice. Tough.
I think you're able to change the buttons actually.
Come on.
Come on. Hey. We still don't got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
We still don't got it.
Yeah. Come on. Hey. Yeah.
We still don't got it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
We still don't got it.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
We still don't got it.
Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah.
We still.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
Don't tell me you're giving up on it. My turn.
Come on. Yeah. 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 Ha. Yeah.
We still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Come on. Yeah. 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 Come on. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Come on. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Come on.
We still don't got it. What are you afraid of?
Yeah.
We still don't got it. What are you afraid of?
My turn. Yeah. 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 Come on. Hey. Yeah.
We still don't got it.
Yeah.
Well, you're also playing on easy.
Bobby, what?
Come on!
Come on!
Come on! Hey! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! You still don't got it. Come on! Hey! Hey!
Come on!
Come on! Come on!
There's no blocking here. There's
Come on.
swing when they swing. That's the only problem. You know, that was part of the story, but
Come on!
you don't actually, you
Come
don't
on.
physically have a shield in your inventory.
Don't tell me you're giving up already.
It is part of the story now. You have a wooden sword.
Hey! Come on!
I don't know.
Come on!
It's on the
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Come on! Hey! Come on!
I'm a tough I get all the potions I can from this guy. Also all the experience. Oh, there's a barrel.
Come on! Hey!
Don't tell me you're
Probably use it to get somewhere.
Come on! Come on! Hey! Come on!
Come on!
Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
You still don't got it.
Oh, that's what the bear was for? Ah.
We still don't got it.
My turn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
No, don't fall off. Find him, Carl?
Come on. Come on.
Oh, you.
We still don't got it.
Come on.
Okay, don't hold back. Yeah! Yeah! Ooh, ow! Ow!
Come on.
I can't believe I lost.
No, he was up here. The guy was thinking.
You're going down. Man, I'm really off today.
There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's the.
Oh, Waddle!
Yeah. Hey.
Wacky!
Yeah.
Wackadoodle!
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
The big door!
You still don't got it.
Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of?
Come on. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
You still.
Don't worry.
Still don't got it.
Yeah. Come on.
You're saying something, Dustin? I
Come
say
on!
goodbye to my daughter. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're going on a trip.
Yeah.
I'll probably film it on live stream. Going to Six Flags and Universal Studios
Oh, that's a long trip.
Yeah.
Come on!
4 day. Like fly out,
You still don't got it.
Yeah.
go to LA.
Hey. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Come on.
What are you afraid of?
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Come on!
Come on. Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. My turn. Yeah. 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 Ha. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
Like being way too reckless, we'll have to dodge.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you're giving up already.
My turn. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
Huh? Hi, baby girl. I miss you too.
Yeah. Hey. Come on. Hey. Yeah. 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 Come on. Yeah.
We still don't got it. We still.
Come on. Yeah. Hey. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We still don't got it.
Hey. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
We still.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Come on.
It's funny. So Type Park gains no experience, but I noticed like getting experience from hiding. Like, it's the perfect timing. So it's like the rule, that one little rule difference. That allowed me to.
Harry, you
Yeah.
Harry.
Come on!
Come on. Yeah. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Ha. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We still don't got it. What are you afraid of?
Come on. Hey. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
We still don't got it.
Hey. Yeah. Come on.
We still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Yeah.
Here!
Yeah. Yeah.
We still don't.
Come on.
My turn.
Come on.
My turn.
Come on. Come on. Yeah. Hey!
What, love?
Yeah! Come on! Hey!
Come on!
Yeah! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yeah!
Come on!
Come on! Come on! Come on! My turn! Come on! Yeah!
You still don't got it.
Yeah!
What is it? Alright. I just talk. You get it? What the hell, Noah?
Oh! I'll have to get,
Yeah! Hey!
Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Come on! Come on! Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Hey! Yeah! Yeah!
Here!
Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah!
My turn.
Come on! Yeah! Come on! Yeah!
Come on!
Come on!
My turn.
Yeah! Yeah!
My turn.
Come on! Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Hey!
Come on!
Hey! Come on! Hey! Yeah! Yeah!
You still don't got it.
Yeah! Come on!
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up.
Yeah! Hey! Yeah!
Don't tell me you're giving up already. Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Yeah! Hey! Yeah!
You still don't got it.
Hey! Yeah!
Come on!
Come on! Yeah! Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Yeah!
You still don't got it.
Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Yeah! Come on! Yeah! Hey! Yeah! Yeah!
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of?
Yeah!
Here!
Yeah! Yeah! Come on!
My turn. You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already. Don't tell me you're giving up already. You still don't got it. Come on. Just don't tell me you're giving up already. My turn. Come on. You still don't got it.
Come on!
Come on. My turn.
I keep hitting it.
Come on!
Come on.
Hey!
Come on. Come on. You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Come on. My turn. You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Come on. Don't tell me you're giving up already. Don't tell me you're giving up already. You still don't got it. You still don't got it. Come on. Come on.
Come on!
Come on. You still don't got it. Come on. Come on. Go, it's my turn.
Fun attack. Yeah. So is that like a passive? I'm guessing that's a passive ability. Oh yeah, so I equip it. I see. So 60 on me. I don't have it equipped. So that'd be like for the people who want to like show off their skill and beat the game at level 1. Right, Justin?
I think so.
Hey! Hey!
Don't tell me you're giving up already.
I'll just make it so that
Come on.
Hey!
You still don't got it. You still don't got it. You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Oh, brilliant.
Don't tell me. Come on.
Hey!
Come on!
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Good. Damn good.
Come on.
This should help. Come on!
Oh.
Hey!
Come on!
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on!
Come on.
Come on!
Come on.
Come on!
Come on.
Come on!
Come on. Don't tell me you're giving up. It's my turn. You still don't got it. Come on. Come on.
Hey!
Come on. Come on.
Dodge aim.
Hey!
Come on!
Come on. We still. Come on. Come on. We still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. My turn. We still don't got it.
Come on!
Come on. Come on.
Come on!
We still don't got it. We still don't got it. Come on.
Hey!
We still don't got it.
Hey!
We still don't. Come on.
Hey!
Come on. Come on. Don't tell me you're giving up already. What are you afraid of? Come on.
Hey!
Come on.
This is it!
Come on. Don't tell me you're...
What was cool?
Oh, just the ability unlock. This stunner.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on!
I'll update.
Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Nope.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on!
The only way to do it.
You still don't got it.
Rival friends. Good friends being rivals. How the anime game is work. Well, you haven't watched Naruto.
Order of Pokemon.
Or Pokemon, yeah.
Come on!
Hey.
Come on!
Come on! Come on!
Hey.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Come on! You still don't got it.
Come on!
My turn. Come on! Come on!
This should help.
My turn.
Come on!
Come on! You still don't got it. What are you afraid of?
Okay.
Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Why you free?
Come on!
Oh yeah, boy. Oh yeah.
My turn. Come on! Come on!
Hey.
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already.
I'm halfway done.
Come on!
Hey.
Don't tell me you're giving up already. Come on!
This should help.
Come on!
Why you
Come on!
I'm about to wait out
Come on.
this
My turn! Come on!
Sorry, I wanted to get so creative.
Oh.
I'm begging.
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Come on. My turn. Come on.
Hey!
My turn. Come on.
Hey!
Come on.
Hey!
Come on.
No. Ah, not going to.
You're losing.
Just trying to get the lead.
Yeah, you're losing the catch up.
You still don't got it.
Hey!
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Come on!
No! And I fully anticipated it popping, but I didn't fully anticipate my guy to jump over the edge and attacking him.
Hey!
Take that!
Come on. Come on. You still don't got it. Come on.
No idea, dude.
Don't tell me you're giving up already. Come on.
Come on!
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You still don't. My turn. Come on. Come on. You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? My turn. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on!
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Fist!
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Take that!
Come on!
Hey!
So you don't have a stun animation for this guy. You don't have stubborn guessing in it like if you're stubborn people like me.
Come on!
So it's like it actually puts you at a disadvantage having the stun ability on.
You still don't got it. You still don't got it.
Take
What are you
that!
afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already. My turn. You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! You still don't. Come on! Come on! You still don't got it.
Come on!
You still don't got it. You still don't. Come on! You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already. Come on! My turn! Come on! Come on!
Oh, I did it perfect that time.
Hey!
You still don't got it.
Come on!
Come on!
Yep. On the hard.
Come on!
Rock on this.
You still don't got it.
You?
Don't tell me you're giving up already. My turn. Come on.
Hey!
Come on. Come on.
Hey!
You still don't got it. Come on.
Come on!
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Come on!
Come on.
Hey!
Come on. Come on. Come on. You still don't got it. My turn. Come on. Hey. Come on. Come on. Come on. My turn. You still don't got it. My turn. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hey. Come on. Hey. Come on. Come on. Come on. You still don't got it. Come on. You still don't got it. Come on. You still don't got it. Come on. Don't tell me. My turn. Please don't tell me you're giving up already. My turn. Don't tell me you're giving up already. Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Top of this robbery. Yep. Do this until 43 or one number above.
Hey. Hey.
Come on. You still don't got it.
Hey.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Come on. My turn. Come on.
This is pretty cool, aren't they? Did not bring out your weapon? That's cool. There you go. Oh, I guess you're right.
Hey.
Come on. Come on. You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Hey! Come on! Hey!
You still don't got it.
Come on!
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
All right, Justin, 12 more, and then I'll be 1 point above him.
How you burn yourself out?
You still don't got it.
Keyblade.
Yep. You have to get this big.
Yeah. Boy.
You still don't got
Of
it.
course, a wooden sword. That's when the Spinoff gets the present box.
Don't tell me you're...
Well, I knew.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
You still don't got it.
Hang on!
What are you afraid of?
Come on!
Come on!
All right, 11 more.
Hey! Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
You still don't got it.
Come on! Come on! Hey!
You still don't got it.
My turn! Come on!
Don't...
Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Come on! Hey! Come on!
Okay.
Hey!
You still... Don't tell me you're giving up already.
My turn! Come on! Hey! My turn! Come on!
You still...
Come on!
Almost there, Justin. Nope.
You still don't got it.
Come on! Hey! Come on! Hey!
You still don't got it.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, I mean,
Come on.
down.
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, there you go, baby.
I've actually been playing other music the whole time. Like, why is my brain just being overloaded with text? So I was actually having music playing in the background. Luckily, it was like DRM free music. That's good. But I had music playing behind.
Come on.
You still don't got it. What are you afraid of? Don't tell me you're giving up already.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
You still don't got it.
Come on.
Yeah.
You still don't got it.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
You still don't got it. You still don't got it. You still don't got it.
My turn.
Don't tell me you're giving up already.
My turn. Come on. Come on. Come on.
This should help.
You still don't got it.
Yum, yum, yum.
You still don't got it.
Come on.
You still
Oh, dang it. Then I jumped actually fall off. Ah!
Come on.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
don't tell me you're giving up already.
Come on. Come on. My turn. Yeah. Hey.
Come on!
You still don't got it.
My turn. Come on. Hey. Come on.
Oh
Yeah. Hey.
You still don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. My turn. Come on.
Come on!
You still don't got it.
My turn. Come on. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Come on. Yeah. It's my turn. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You ready for the
Right.
game?
Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Hey. Come on. Yeah. My turn. Yeah.
Come on!
You still don't got it.
My turn. My turn. Come on. Yeah. My turn. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. My turn. Come on. Hey. Ha. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Yeah.
You still don't got it.
Hey. Come on. Yeah.
Don't tell me you're giving up.
My turn.
Oh. No. It's been so long now. I feel like it's been a while. Aaron, right? Oh, 1 second. Sounding game's really loud.
I don't mind if you
I like first name days, especially when I know the person.
What do you guys into right now?
I am into the Kingdoms. Kingdom Heart.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if Justin's here. Justin, you here?
I am here.
How about you? Are you? I'm guessing you're just still playing Halo.
Playing Halo right now.
Oh, nice. I haven't played through Hollow Knight. Gosh, this game is wow.
Good game. It was just on sale on Steam for like $6 for everything.
What did you?
That the PC one is going strong.
Yeah, I'm playing PCC though. 1 second. I have to get the audio and this down. Let me go into the title screen to fix that. Huh? Justin, how do you get into like the game setting? Like,
Pause menu, and then you click escape.
oh, the pause menu. Oh, there we go. Thank you. There we go. But yeah, my little bro, he's right next to me. He's actually, it's funny. He's ahead of me. There's this. Have you played Kingdom Hearts, Aaron?
No.
No.
I just know this guy who runs around with a key. Should probably be a sword.
Hey!
He's dead already.
Yeah! Hey!
Come on!
Yeah! My turn. Come on. Hey! Yeah! My turn.
Come on!
Come on. Hey! Yeah! Yeah! My turn. Come on.
Come on!
Yeah! Come on.
Yeah!
Pretty much at the very beginning, there's
Don't
like,
tell me you're
like,
giving up already.
You know how in anime, like
My
the
turn.
main character will have his rival, where they're
Come
a
on.
friend, but they're always trying to best each
You
other.
still don't got it. What are you afraid of?
That this person
Don't
is
tell me
doing,
you're
like,
giving
a
up
duel. It's
already.
actually like really hard when you play in the hardest difficulty.
My turn.
They keep tallying
Come on.
games, so I'm like, I gotta get that number
Come
up.
on. Yeah!
You still don't.
Is that what you're playing right now? Is Hollow Knight? Oh, you're playing Halo. My
No, I'm playing Halo, but I'm also lagging. Either I'm lagging or they're lagging and they're benefiting from it.
Brings me back
Either
to the
way,
day.
it's not good.
Brings me back to the day when where they call like switches, where people literally like on the internet have a physical switch.
Yeah.
Back when it was all about the COD. COD.
Yeah! Hey!
Come on!
Yeah! Come on!
Come on! Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
It's going right behind me. What?
You still don't got it.
My turn!
Oh.
Come on! Come on! Yeah!
Alright, the moment you get to a save, Charlie, though, we gotta go through a break, okay?
Hey!
Come on!
One of them. is
Come on!
dying.
Come on!
Players.
Come on!
Come on!
Come on!
Come on! My turn! Come on! My turn!
Ha! Ha!
Ha!
Shooting everyone's team,
Woohoo! I just need one more, Justin. I'll have that 1 point up. And I can finally get out of the beginning area.
My turn! Come on! Hey! Come on! Hey!
Come on!
Come on! Hey!
Come on!
Come on!
You still don't got it.
Hey! Come on! My turn!
So it's 45 to 44. Alright.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. That's all.
Ooh, we are surrounded. Oh my goodness.
Let's get him! Yeah! Ha! You ready? Yeah! Come on and fight! Come on! Bring it on! Yeah!
Yep. First game on 1, 2, and 3.
You ready? Come on, fight!
Hey, you
That will
guys!
be-
I think we overdid it.
Let's get him!
Yeah!
You ready?
Come on and fight!
Like this!
You
ready?
You ready? Bring it on! Come on and fight! Come on and fight!
You ready? You ready?
Take this!
This should help.
Bring it on!
You ready?
Come on and fight! Come on and fight!
This.
Alright, I think you actually pause. There we go. So after that fight, just pause and then we'll go through the stuff.
Go there to leave and kick me off.
It won't kick you off, my friend. It's made to be a single player game. It's not like an online game where it kicks you off for being away from the game after a bit.
off.
No. I left the game. Okay. If you're worried about that, we could wait until you find a save. And then just leave the game going and it will show that it won't kick you off, okay? Menu is different than actually in-game. So like I said, I'll wait until you find a save, okay? Nice. Wait, do 3. That's fine. Just do save healthy. That's fine. Maybe there is no cloud save. Is there cloud save in Kingdom Hearts?
No.
Oh, there's no cloud save. So we're fine. We're never gonna have to worry about. Alright. Have to go through the steps now. Alright. So then you hit escape. I'm gonna go through the steps. Alright. So technically I can't read this thing. Like that. And I'll do sound. So. Trying to put that all at one. No sound. I won't get hit for having the game going in the background.
By the way, it does mute it.
There is no mute button. That's weird. It's like the Famous. If they're going to like squish me on the Famous, they'll be not cool. And actually, I'll just turn this on.
I mean, you'd probably be better off just doing the Windows thing and muting it that way.
There we go. There we go. That wouldn't have been the best call.
Like, you don't even have to go to the menu if you just do the Windows game bar thing.
Oh. Forgot that's a thing. Alright. You ready, my friend? Yeah? Alright. It is 403. Okay, we have Jesus grieves over Jerusalem. So my friends, if you're just joining us, what we're doing is we obviously like to play video games. That's probably why you're here, but we also like recognize that just playing video games does not help our nefesh, soul, us in the whole, and finding hope and purpose. And so we're looking at the work of Jesus and the scriptures that testify to that. We're finding hope in that. So welcome, my friends. Jesus grieves over Jerusalem. What part's this? And if you're wondering, this is Luke for Everyone, part of a greater work called The New Testament for Everyone by N.T. Wright. Easily Google it if you're curious. Alright. Just then, some Pharisees came up and spoke to Jesus. Get away from here, they said, because Herod wants to kill you. Go and tell that fox, replied Jesus. Look here, I'm casting out demons today and tomorrow and completing my healings. I'll be finished by the third day, but I have to continue my journey today, tomorrow, and the day after that. It couldn't happen that a prophet would perish anywhere except Jerusalem. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, you kill the prophets and stone the people sent to you. How many times did I want to collect your children like a hen gathers her brood under her wings? And you would have none of it. Look, your house has been abandoned. Let me tell you this, you'll never see me until you're prepared to say, a blessing upon you, welcome in the name of the Lord. Did you hear that? So, Herod, saying Herod wants to kill him, he goes, go tell that fox. And he pretty much just says, I'm healing and then I'm going to die. And you won't see me until he's like walking in on a donkey, right? What part's this? The house I live in was built after the Second World War. It replaced the much older one that stood here before, which was burned to ashes one night in 1941 after a firebomb dropped by an enemy aircraft landed right on it. The people who lived in the house were helping to save another building nearby. By the time they got water pumps to this house and the one next door, it was too late. And the ancient world fire was an ever-present danger. It was, of course, necessary for many aspects of life, but without modern precautions and firefighting equipment, it could easily get out of control. Roman writers of the New Testament period speak graphically about fires in Rome's crowded streets and tenements. The summer of AD 64 saw a fire in Rome that lasted a week and destroyed half the city. Though the word fire does not occur in this passage, the powerful image Jesus uses here has it in mind. It isn't, however, in the city, but in the farmland. Fire is as terrifying to trapped animals as to people, if not more so. When a farmyard catches fire, the animals try to escape, but if they cannot, some species have developed ways of protecting their young. The picture here is of a hen, gathering her chicks under her wings to protect them. There are stories of exactly this. After a farmyard fire, those cleaning up have found a dead hen scorched and blackened, with live chicks sheltering under her wings. She has quite literally given her life to save them. It is a vivid and violent image of what Jesus declared he longed to do for Jerusalem and, by implication, for all Israel. That's really cool. So, did you hear that? Do you hear what hens do? Like what do the hens do? Like when there's a fire? And at the cost of their own life, right? And that's what Jesus is saying about himself, that he's a hen longing to gather over his chick when the fire is sweeping over. Isn't that pretty cool? But at the moment, all he could see was chicks scurrying off in the opposite direction, taking no notice of the smoke and flames indicating the approach of danger, nor of the urgent warnings of the one who alone could get them safely. So he longs to gather his chicks, but his chicks are running away. That's powerful. The picture of the hen and the chickens is the strongest statement so far in Luke of what Jesus thinks his death will be all about. But before examining it further, we should go back to the earlier part of the passage. If chicks are in mind, at least for Luke, we cannot know whether verses 31 to 33, which do not occur in Matthew, were originally related to verse 34-35, which do. Then the other great danger alongside fire was the predator, particularly the fox. And that's the image Jesus uses for Herod. So in the hen analogy, well, you will be afraid of the fox, right? So that's why it makes sense he's calling Herod the fox. For most of the story, Herod has cast a dark shadow across the page. He has not until now posed the explicit threat to Jesus. The Pharisees here, who warned Jesus of Herod's intention, may have been among the many moderate Pharisees who, like Gamaliel in Acts 5, were happy to watch from the sidelines to see whether or not this new movement turned out to be from God. They may, of course, have been secretly hoping to get rid of Jesus, to get him off their territory, but Luke gives no hint of that if it was so. What is more important is Jesus' answer. Jesus clearly indicates his contempt for Herod. Everyone knew, after all, that his only claim to royalty was because the Romans, recognizing his father as the most effective thug around, had promoted him from nowhere to keep order at the far end of their territory. Jesus also strongly affirms his own strange vocation. Yes, he will eventually die at the hands of the authorities, but no, it won't be in Galilee. Herod will have no indirect hand in it, but he remains a minor plague. What matters is that Jesus has a destiny to fulfill, as he has already stated. It consists, in picture language, of 2 days' work and 1 day completion. 2 days to cast out demons and cure illnesses, and I shall be finished on the 3rd day. No careful reader of Luke's gospel could miss the echoes, backward and forward, to the boy Jesus found on the 3rd day in the temple, to the risen Jesus, alive again on the 3rd day. Jesus' destiny, then, is to go to Jerusalem and die, risking the threats of the fox and adopting the role of the mother hen to the chicken's face sudden danger. But will Jerusalem benefit from his offer? Jerusalem has a long history of rebelling against God, refusing the way of peace. That sentence also seems to be as true in the modern as in the ancient world, as Ezekiel saw. Rebellion meant that the holy presence of God had abandoned the temple and the city, opening the way for devastating enemy attacks. The only way for the city and temple to avoid the destruction which now threatened it was to welcome Jesus as God's peace envoy. But all the signs were that they will not. When Luke brings us back to this point again, it will be too late. What can we see from the vantage point of the end of chapter 13? We can see with devastating clarity what Jesus' journey through Jerusalem is going to mean. Israel's greatest crisis is coming upon her, and he is offering an urgent summons to repent, to come his kingdom, his way of peace. This is the only way of avoiding the disaster which will otherwise follow her persistent rebellion. Jesus' intention now, in obedience to his vocation, is to go to Jerusalem and, like the hen with the chicken, take upon himself the full force of the disaster which he was predicting for the nation and the temple. The one will give himself on behalf of the many. Good. I think we talked about this one. Good.
Let's get it!
You ready?
Come on and fight! Bring it on!
Come on! You ready?
This should help. Come on, fight.
You ready?
Yeah. Come on,
You
fight.
ready? You ready? Yeah!
Take this. Take this. Come on, fight. Here. Oh. Hey, you guys. I think we overdid it. Let's get it.
You ready?
Come on, fight. Bring it on. Come on, fight.
You ready? You ready? You ready?
Here. Come on, fight. Bring it on. Hey, you guys. I think we overdid it.
Man, your voice is always so wonderful.
My voice?
Yeah.
I've been talking low because I haven't really been saying anything. Mostly just complaining. The whole thing was better.
There we go. Have this good voice.
Just raise my mic.
Oh. It's also then I'm not a flood of
Let's get it.
Yeah! You ready? You ready? Yeah!
Bring it on. Come on! You ready? Take this! Come on! Here! You ready? You ready? Come on!
There we go.
Can't believe we lost.
What's your favorite mode in Halo? Is it just random? What?
Slayer.
Every second counts.
So, Kyrie's home is out there somewhere, right?
Yeah,
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
that positioning.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who
Like
knows?
stutters, so someone would be one spot.
If we have to,
Everyone's like advocate.
we'll think of something else.
So,
Oh.
suppose you get to another
Actually, I'm
world.
about to jump off and play some League of
What would
Legends.
you do there?
Find some of my buddies.
Hmm.
Okay. I was hoping to hear from it.
Well,
Sorry
I-
to stop.
I haven't really thought about it. It's
Okay.
just,
Peace.
I've always wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one? And suppose there are other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately, haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kyrie, thanks.
You're welcome.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpu fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what. Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
much does to feel this one? What? Wake up, Goofy! Wake up! This is serious!
Hey there, Donald. Good
We
morning.
got a problem, Goofy. But don't tell anyone.
Ooh, Queen Minnie?
Not even the Queen.
Daisy?
No! It's top secret.
Oh, good morning, ladies.
What?
Be back. Back.
Alright.
I'll be back to the part screen. I'll be
Very game-like. Yes.
wish Dicer does like fighting thing when you're alone. So much rewarding than having a little strategy guy. Huh? Not sure. I have to look at what the character is.
Me and Titus, we are gonna do a little exploring today. You know, to the secret place at the base of that tree. There's gotta be something there, yeah?
Hey Sora, have you heard about the legendary power of the Palku fruit?
Huh?
They say if you
No.
share it with someone you really care for, it binds you together forever and ever, through eternity. It's so romantic. I gotta try it sometime.
Her shit's crazy eyes.
I think you've gotten stronger, but odds are you're still no match for Riku. We took him on 3-1 last time, and he whipped us all. Well, I guess Kairi can always count on him.
are. Pop up.
If I win, I'm captain. And if you win,
I get to share the Palpu with Kyrie.
huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kyrie.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, on my count.
Loading. Yeah, I guess Kingdom Hearts does not have cloud save. Weird. I think a game like that will have cloud save.
You think so, but that's based on Epic doing it.
Oh, thanks for saying something. I totally.
What?
Charlie pointed out that I had BRB stuck on my screen. So
if I win, I'm captain. And if you win,
I get to share the Palpu with Kyrie.
huh?
Deal? The winner gets to share a Palpu with Kyrie.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, on my count.
$5.30. Oos. In the pretty stone, the most prettiest of stone. Where'd they drop off Bailey? He dropped off Bailey. Dropping off Bailey. Sounds good. So, Tyler, you're looking for command blocks? MM. Nice, that's how you spell command. You have to look up on Phew! Last rope.
I think you've gotten stronger, but odds are you're still no match for Riku. We took him on 3-1 last time, and he whipped us all. Well, I guess Kyrie can always count on him.
Hey, Charlie, you know, you're cooking that. It's like you're cooking on top of that one. I think that's what I kept trying to get.
Come on! Take that!
Bids, man.
Who's there?
I've come to see the door to this world.
Huh?
This world has been connected.
Well, what are you talking about?
Tied to the darkness. Soon to be completely eclipsed.
Well, whoever you are, stop freaking me out like this. Huh? Well, where did you come from?
You do not yet know what lies beyond the door.
So you're from another world.
There is so very much to learn. You understand so little.
Oh yeah? Well, you'll see. I'm gonna get out and learn what's out there.
A meaningless effort. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
This is it!
One, two, go. I like my bad guy. Like dark. Okay.
Maybe talk to you later, but probably not.
Yeah, probably won't talk to you. Probably until
Alright.
Come on!
You know, Riku has changed.
What do you mean?
Well,
You okay?
What more
Sora,
dark and ominous.
let's take the raft and go. Just the two of us.
Huh?
Just kidding.
What's gotten into you? You're the one that's changed.
No one's no one's
Kyrie.
Maybe. You know, I was a little afraid at first. But now I'm ready. No matter where I go or what I see, I know I can always come back here. Right?
Yeah, of course.
That's good. Sora, don't ever change.
Huh?
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
Oh dear, what could this mean?
It means we'll just have to trust the king.
Gosh, I sure hope he's all right.
Gosh, don't worry. We'll find the king and the ski. Thank you, both of you. Daisy, can you take care of them?
Of course. You be careful now, both of you.
Oh, and to chronicle your travels, he will accompany you.
Over here! Cricket's the name. Jiminy Cricket at your service.
We hope for your safe return. Please, help the king. You're coming too.
Gosh, Jiminy, your world disappeared too?
It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I can see, I'm the only one who made it to this castle.
Oh, right. I gotcha. You mean while we're in other worlds, we can't let on where we're from, huh? We gotta protect the world border. Right, world border. Oh, I guess we'll need new duds when we get there, huh?
Hello up there! Gotta get to lunch, troll! I'm glad you're ready!
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
A storm? Oh no! The raft!
Sora! Dinner's ready! Come on down! Sora?
What's that? Riku's boat! And Kyrie's! Where's Kyrie? I thought she was with you.
The door is open.
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We gotta find Kyrie.
Kyrie's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Riku. Take that!
Cabbage to level 8.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Take that! Come on! Come on! This is it! Come on! Come on! Come on! Take that! Take that! This is it! Kyrie!
Sora.
Whoa!
Oh? Oh? Oh, look! A star's going out!
Come on, let's hurry. Where's that pig?
Hey, you know, maybe we ought to go find Leon. Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that,
What do you know, you big Toyota?
What do I know? Come on, Pluto!
Oh. Huh? What a dream. Ah! This isn't a dream. Ugh, where am I? Oh, boy. Do you know where we are? Hey!
gotta take like 6 minutes. Okay, my friend?
This is it! Ha! Ha! Take that!
Alright, well, we're leaving when Brendan gets here. So I'll keep my eyes open.
Come on! 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 This is it! Come on! Come on! Take that! Come on!